information that what he was saying was true. Do you realize that everybody gave you a shout out last night, sir?
Yeah, I kind of heard that afterwards that
Okay.
they gave me a shout out. But my question is,
Okay.
did that change the homophobic stuff that he was saying about Mark Zimmerman? Did that change the fact that he scammed the money for a fucking laptop computer that he never bought? Did that change the fact that he fucking lied to everybody with all this bullshit about fucking Larry H's fucking daughter? Did that change any of the other bullshit that went along with it? Did that change the fuckery that went along with fucking him in the Planet Randy and the Peachy shit where he was fucking doxing fucking Frog behind the fucking scenes? Did that change any of the fuckery that was along with that fucking bitch boy? Just because I stood up and fucking said the fact that I have a fucking source that told me that they were contacted by Frank's sister and that one portion was fucking true, did that change any of the other fuckery from this fucking douchebag?
Apparently it did. That's what I bring into question. That's why I came up here.
Tina D, let me tell you something right now, honey. You sell yourself way too short. You're the fucking show. You don't need them. They need you. Do you understand?
Well, I know that, but I wanted Steve to tell everybody, because this is what we all got into an argument last night about, was that all the fuckery goes away because the only reason why he got thrown out of Guest Mob and was actually told to get off the internet was because of the miscarriage thing. So everything else that came led up to that does not have any bearing. So that's why they're trying to figure out, did Steve know a real source?
Bullshit. The dude's a fucking piece of trash.
So here's what it boils down to. Guest Mob jumps up and down and says, receipts. We can prove everything we fucking do. They can't prove jack fucking shit. They took my fucking word, a self-admitted fucking troll. The fact of the matter is I do absolutely have a source that I trust what they said to me, and they said that Frank's sister, they had spoken to Frank's sister before. Frank's sister reached back out to them and let them know that it is absolutely true. Frank had a girlfriend who had a miscarriage. That story did happen to Frank as well. But here's the thing. It doesn't change any of the fuckery. And I know you're going to agree with me 100% on this, Tina D. What it boils down to is Guest Mob is dead. They tried to do a true crime fucking thing. They got 14 fucking views on their fucking live stream. They ain't fucking shit. They need Frank the Tank to do fucking live streams because they're fucking dead. They ain't fucking shit. They use him for a punching bag. Frank the Tank had his fucking channel with 4,000 subscribers taken away from him by people that porn bomb him with the sole purpose of getting his channel terminated. And the pussy ass spineless bitch boy called right back to them motherfuckers with a channel that has 100 subscribers because he had to give his fucking channel up.
You know who else's community is dead? Boss Up, because Child Point Mortgage. She's gonna be living under a bridge.
You think about talking about a mortgage company has anything to do with the community on fucking YouTube, Kara? You fucking fake no good wannabe. You don't mean shit to me, you fucking wannabe. You made a fucking central
I just want to point out something right here. Give me the floor for a minute here. It doesn't matter if Tina D goes live from her trailer. It doesn't matter if Tina D goes live from her car. It doesn't matter if Tina D goes live from a tent or under a bridge. It's not going to destroy Boss Up.
No, you know why I said it's going to why Boss Up's dead? Because she's had her community is so wonderful to her. She's had a GoFundMe up now for almost a week, and only $75 have been donated. Oh, what happened to your Boss Up community? It's dead. Just like your part of your foot that's been gone. I've held my tongue long enough. I've been quiet. I've been a good person. But when you spend 2 hours on, you shut up, you old homeless motherfucker.
Don't act like you're fucking perfect, bitch.
Oh, I'm not
fixing
perfect.
To shave. I'm gonna give a shave here and clean up a little bit, honey, and then maybe you might fall in love with this fucking beautiful face because you ain't got no face. Like
Thank you for becoming a member, Tara.
Baby doll. And don't fuck with my friend Tina either, because she'll take her fucking foot and literally jab it up your fucking asshole. How about that?
Thank you for becoming a member, Lady Loyalty. I appreciate all my members.
Lady Loyalty's the best.
Oh, you
suck. You suck, Carol. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me?
What up, Street Life?
What? What's up, Street? Hold on 1 minute, please.
But you know what? No. I'm going to say one thing before I get off.
Street Life.
Who's the best
slug? I ain't even getting out of bed to shave. Look at this trash I am. Woo!
Who got off the
trash? You know what? Unlike you, if I lose a bet, I do it. So tonight, the titty waxing video will be released within 2 hour time frame of the end of the asylum. I might even do it on live stream. Woo!
Oh my goodness! There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You heard that live.
Woo! Right here on the
Tina ran for me. Who got off the panel? Not me. Her.
The reason why is because
She did say when she joined the panel, she only had a second because she was driving. What?
Exactly. That was a good point.
Let me grab my spaghetti. And hello, by the way, Steve.
What's up, Turtle Man?
Hi, Mimi.
Hey.
What up, Raven?
Woo!
Hey, Betty. Morticia.
Damn, I look good.
So, Mr. T, I heard you had some wild things going on your panel. I had some wild things going on Twitter. Oh my goodness! Yeah, did you see it? I posted a clip of you and Sean and Tater Toddies. Now, Tater Toddies has openly admitted and posted a tweet that she participated in the porn bombing of Frank the Tank. And she has been on panels saying that she's not opposed to porn bombing, that she supports porn bombing.
What?
So I took that clip of you and Sean and her on G Mango's panel when you guys were talking about, it ain't cool to fucking silence somebody. It ain't cool to fucking try to terminate somebody's channel. But the fact of the matter is she participated with Takeback in porn bombing for the sole purpose to get Frank the Tank's channel terminated. So I posted the clip and, talked about the convenience of the hypocrisy that,
now, who done this now? I missed who you said did it.
Well, it was a clip from you and Sean and Taylor on G Mango's a couple days ago.
Please don't get it twisted. I said I laugh at a good porn bombing. I was not the one who did the porn bombing. I was not the one who suddenly had some intel or blah, blah, blah. I laugh at good porn bombing. I always have. I even laughed at my own porn bombing. The fact that we are still talking about me saying something on Twitter about laughing about a porn bomb when I'm not even the one who fucking knew or did any of it is ridiculous.
Okay, so you didn't post a screenshot on Twitter before you removed me from your...
Oh my God!
With a screenshot before the porn bombing was taking place?
My Twitter is open. I said I laughed at a good porn bombing.
Of course it's open now because I also called you out for being on a panel saying I don't remove anybody or block anybody unless they attack children.
Okay, so I don't know where you're going with this. I don't know where you're going with this. I posted that on Twitter as well.
You removed me from your Twitter and then you hypocritically
I'm literally always going to say when something funny happens, especially because it's happened to me.
Yeah, okay, this is my motherfucking panel, so when I'm talking, shut your motherfucking mouth, okay? If you're going to come up on my panel and have a conversation, then it's going to be a two-way conversation. It's not going to just be you up here flapping your fucking lips. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
No, I'm just letting you speak. Go ahead, Steve. You muted. You made a big debacle about it. Go ahead.
So, I posted the clip about the hypocrisy because you were on a panel after you had posted, took accountability for your actions and said you don't have anything against porn bombing. But when Mr. T and Sean were up there talking about how it's not right.
Twisting my words, Steve.
I'm not twisting your fucking words.
I am down for a good porn bombing parade. That doesn't mean I'm sitting up there doing the porn bombing, Steve.
Was your screenshot that you posted on Twitter not before the porn bombing took place?
There is a fucking horse dick. There is a horse dick. There is a horse dick in that exact screenshot. There is a horse dick being sucked by a bitch who put it up there and then literally the second porn bomb.
So here's my question for you.
Okay.
If you support porn bombing and do not support people being silenced or their channels terminated, what the fuck is your bitch ass doing fucking reporting it to try to get his channel fucking terminated for porn bombing?
Okay,
make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's fucking hypocritical. You were this person's right-hand man. Weren't you Isaac's right-hand man? And you've been around doing all of that dirty shit for years. Don't pretend like I'm supposed to be the scapegoat for y'all's community. Like, this is some bullshit. I'm not part of fucking... I'm not part of Guest Mob.
Right-hand man.
You are part of Guest Mob. I am not part of Guest Mob.
Honestly, Steve, I have nothing to do with your guys' long-ass history. I think this is all...
I don't have history. I am fucking calling shit out. I ain't going back to 2018.
I laughed at my own porn bomb. If I get porn bombed again, I'll laugh at my own porn bomb. Literally, I'm going to laugh at a fucking porn bomb, and it didn't destroy your channel.
Okay.
In all honesty,
so was it not hypocritical for you to sit up there and say, if I lost my channel, I would be upset because there's comments and videos, and I would be sad I lost that. But you were look at the fucking clip I posted on Twitter.
Yeah, but I said literally, I would only be sad about the content and the comments. I would just start over again. It wouldn't bother me that much. I'd just get back on YouTube, still doing my same thing.
That's what you said.
But you're trying to twist what I said. You're trying to twist what I said.
You had a screenshot of you reporting the fucking channel for pornography, so you were trying to silence him and get his channel terminated. You're a fucking hypocrite. Just stand up and say, yeah, it was hypocritical.
Whatever, I liked a good porn bomb parade. If that's what this is about, then fine. I have good porn bomb parade. I am a fucking supporter of a good porn bomb parade. Would I do it? No. But do I like laughing at them? Sure. There we go. Am I a fucking horrible fucking person? Whatever. Make your judgment. I don't give a shit.
That's right. This is purgatory. Stand up like you just fucking did. Say you support it. You like it. You think it's a good fucking thing to have people's fucking channels terminated.
Now you're taking it a little bit far. See, you're
That's what
using
you
my words
just
and you're trying
fucking
to
said.
paint
I
some
love a
weird-ass
good fucking
narrative.
porn bomb
I said
parade.
a good porn bomb
report
parade is
people's
funny.
channels. I report them
Steve.
for the pornography. I participated in trying to have the man's channel fucking terminated. That's what you just fucking said.
And if my channel was porn bombed, guess what?
It.
Everybody would report it too. And when it was, I'm sure motherfuckers reported it then. Don't sit here and play like
you,
we're all
you
fucking
know
some
who
clean
wouldn't
motherfuckers
report
behind
it? You
the
want to
scenes.
know who wouldn't report it? Me.
Okay, well,
you want to know who wouldn't porn bomb it? Me. You want to know who has never participated in porn bombing? Me. You want to know who, when I came to fucking Voight and was watching everybody porn bombing everybody, you want to know who fucking stood up and said, knock this fucking shit off? Me. Do you want to know who had a conversation with Jake, who was a self-admitted porn bomber, and said, knock that fucking shit off? Me. Do you want to know who fucking asked Jake just a fucking couple weeks ago, have you stopped porn bombing like I asked you to do? Me. I don't support that fucked up bullshit. I don't support people getting their fucking channels fucking terminated because their pussy ass bitch feelings got fucking hurt on the fucking internet. And if you want to participate in it, that's your fucking problem. This is purgatory. Stand up for your fucking actions. Be proud that you fucking support that shitty fucking shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to call it out. I don't give a fuck if it's you. I don't give a fuck if it's Mr. T. I don't give a fuck if it's Isaac Guest. I don't give a fuck who the fuck it is. When some fuckery goes on, I'm going to fucking call it out. And I'm going to talk about it on Sunday right here at the fucking asylum because that's what the fuck I do. I don't give a fuck if you're my best friend or your worst fucking enemy. I'm going to call the fucking shit out because that's what I fucking do. And if you can't fucking take accountability for your actions, then that's your fucking problem, not mine. Because you can sit up here and say, I was Isaac Guest's right-hand fucking man for all them fucking years, and I stand up and say, you're goddamn right I was. I sat right on fucking panels while he fucking doxed people. I was right fucking there. I was in the fucking background looking at people's fucking social medias. Yes, the fuck I was. Did I ever look up anybody on white pages? No. Did I ever dox anybody? No. Did I ever porn bomb anybody? No. Did I ever fucking sit by somebody on while I was in fucking guest mob while they porn bomb? No. That fuckery did not fucking start taking place till I fucking left.
I feel like you're getting a lot of anger out that has nothing to do with me just because I'm the only one up here right now. And like, don't get me wrong. If I wanted to hide, if I felt guilty, if I felt like it wasn't funny, if I felt like I was in any way, shape, or form, causing some crazy thing, I wouldn't have tweeted. I wouldn't have literally done any of that. I've owned all of my shit from the beginning. So if you have an issue with guest mob, take it up with guest mob, Steve. I'm not the one. And that's not a threat. I'm not in your business with them.
Taylor,
I don't know all the fucking histories that you got.
Have you watched my last 2 live streams?
I can't remember every single thing you do.
So do you realize that I've been taking a stance against the porn bombing?
It seems convenient, dude.
Does it?
Ah.
Does it seem to be?
You go from being one type of guy, you go from being one type of guy, and then on the flip of a handle, when it suits you, you're now going against it. That seems really ridiculous. And then you're fucking sitting here and you're throwing all the fucking shade at me like I'm the motherfucker who had done all this shit.
I have never supported porn bombing. Ever. I don't condone it. I don't support it. So you can say it's all about you. It's all about what you did.
What I do? What did I do?
Oh my God. Here we go again. Let me repeat it for you. Listen closely this time. You went on Twitter and you posted a screenshot of you reporting a YouTube channel for porn bomb.
But that was because people were saying take back porn bomb first when it didn't actually happen, and it had proof of the horse dick in it.
And then you got your little fucking pussy hurt and booted me off your fucking Twitter.
My
and
pussy?
removed me from your fucking Twitter. And then you went on fucking Rachella's panel and said, I don't remove anybody unless they attack children. So I called out that fucking hypocrisy. And then you went on G Mango's panel and said, yeah, I don't really think that, people should be silenced. And if I had my channel removed, then I would be losing videos that mean something to me. And, I would be losing comments that mean something to me. So I pointed out that hypocrisy too. If you want to be a hypocrite, just fucking own it. It's as simple as that. I don't give a fuck if you're a fucking hypocrite, but the fact is I'm going to call it the fuck out. I don't give a fuck if it's Starshine. I don't give a fuck if it's Jake. I don't give a fuck if it's Mr. T. I don't give a fuck who it is.
But nobody can call
And
out
if it
yours,
hurts your
right?
fucking feelings,
And then what about all
and
the
if it
like
hurts your
proof that you're
fucking
supposed to
feelings,
bring to people, but you never
deal
have?
with
And
it.
then whenever it's convenient for you, you
What
switch it up.
proof?
No receipts, no
What
receipts, no
proof
receipts.
do I
I've
need
been
to
seeing
bring
all that
to
shit on Twitter too.
anybody?
I've been seeing the little stupid wars you have going on Twitter.
What receipts do I have to bring for any fucking
I don't
thing?
know. Didn't you say you
What
had like
the
some
fuck
sort
do
of
I have
collection
to
of receipts that you
prove
never showed,
to
or that now
anybody?
it's like no evidence is the way to go because Steve Billings said it? It just seems all fucking convenient to me. That's all.
It is pretty convenient, huh? It's pretty convenient that little old me, his voice is so fucking loud that I control the whole World Wide Web. That's pretty convenient, isn't it? Isn't that
Whatever.
convenient?
That's called the
Isn't
God
it
complex.
convenient
That is called the God
that I
complex.
can stand up and say, hey, you know what? Fuck receipts, and everybody on the whole fucking planet says Steve Billings said it, so fuck receipts? Get the fuck out of here. That's my fucking opinion. This is my fucking channel, and I'll do whatever the fuck I want here. If on my channel, I say, I don't give a fuck about receipts. If Starshine tells me something on this fucking panel, then her fucking word is what's going to fucking carry. If Starshine wants to go on Twitter and provide fucking receipts, that's up to fucking Starshine. I'm not going to sit up here and say, prove it to me.
Steve,
Because that would make you look bad in a lot of situations. And then when people do probably put stuff out on you, you probably feel like you can't overcome it. And maybe that's why you started all this. Because for me, I didn't ever have an issue with you. I didn't ever have an issue with you until you started acting weird.
May I interject
I'm the one who's
acting.
Absolutely, Starshine. Interject.
I'm so sorry to insert myself into this, but I have to say, I have known Steve for many, many years now. And I've known Steve behind the scenes of that other group. I will wholeheartedly have Steve's back when it comes to the porn bombing thing. He has never been okay with it. And there were several discussions about how he was not okay with it. Point blank, period.
And Starshine, when we were both in Guest Mob, how many times did I call motherfuckers out?
Several.
Whether they were my closest friend, whether they were an acquaintance to me, it didn't fucking matter. If some fuckery went down, I fucking called it out.
Several. And when there was the slew of
yes, we can
hear you. You went to each creator individually and helped teach them how to prevent the porn bombing.
That's right. Because I do not condone it and I do not support it.
Porn bombing aside, I've got a quick question.
Sure.
Now, I'm not attacking you, Steve. I'm just curious to know. Like, when you were part of Guest Mob, now,
yes.
I'm going to say 100 times, but it wasn't 100 times. But 100 times Guest Mob took down Charlie's channel. Did you support all that shit?
Wait a minute. No. Guest Mob
just let him answer.
Take down that channel.
First of all, Guest Mob did not take down his channel. The first channel was taken down by Nick Flaccavelli. The rest of the channels were taken down by his brother, Michael Green.
But you guys used to celebrate like, woohoo, we took him down again. Another wonderful, fucking blah, 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 blah.
Weren't you laughing at what happened to this guy anyway, right? The Frank guy? Didn't you laugh initially?
Hey, me? I laugh at everything.
No, not you. Steve, don't I recall someone saying that you laughed? Quinn, didn't you say that Steve was laughing about it?
Well,
that I was laughing about it? Go back and check my Twitter. The next morning,
I'm not just going to go off your Twitter, dude.
I posted the fucking screenshot, I posted a video blurred out with the porn blurred out of fucking Take Back porn bombing him. Said I absolutely do not agree with fucking this, and then I talked about it on a fucking live stream. So if you can show fucking I fucking laughed about it, you're a fucking douchebag piece of shit because it didn't fucking happen.
No,
didn't you say that?
Laughed about the porn bomb.
None of us fucking laughed about him fucking losing his fucking channel.
If we laughed about anything, it was the fact that once again, Frank got all up in his feelings, thought he was bigger and badder than what he was, and once again, he made a fool of himself. because Steve's absolutely right. And Steve, I hope you can attest to this as well, because while I was in the emergency room last night, I started getting messages that I was being called a liar. And why didn't I call Steve out when he said that he had spoken to somebody? Well, first off, I didn't hear that until just last night. And if Steve talked to somebody or has a trusted source, that's good enough for me. And if my information is wrong, I am a big enough woman to say, hey, I got that wrong. I'm sorry. But it still doesn't change the fact that you scammed over the computer. You, whatever, forgive me, I'm highly medicated at the moment. Everything else that Steve mentioned earlier. It also doesn't change the fact that you were treating people like shit, including Tina, which, again, no love lost there between she and I, but I still think the way that he did her was dirty. And it doesn't change the fact that it's going to happen again in 6 months, because that's who Frank is.
Sure is. This is like the 9th fucking time.
And if
they took him back.
If the information I had about the miscarriage is wrong, I apologize for spreading false information, because I may be a cunt. I may be a bitch. Hell, I may have been a slut in a different life. I may be fat. I may be old. I may be ugly. I may have no neck. All of those statements are true, but I am not a motherfucking liar.
You just said all those things were true, so you used to be a slut and a whore in a different life?
Well, not in a different life in this life, but like 20 years ago when I had the body for it, absolutely.
I just want to say I was there that night, and I truly didn't give a fuck if they took his channel down or he kept his channel, because I'm a believer. Like, I'm a believer in the sense that, like, in my mind, Frank was going to fucking delete the stream and fucking hide his channel. He's not going to delete his channel no matter what Isaac or anyone fucking says. That's just my opinion. And I figured at the end of the day, a porn bombing is just going to ruin that one stream, not his channel. Because
he was smart enough. He got it taken down. He took it down.
You can report any stream you want, but once the stream's deleted, it does fuck all. You know. Mm-hmm.
Well, I still want to point out that even though Steve has his trusted source, and I'll run with that, I still find it highly suspicious that he can't even tell us what year it happened, let alone anything else.
Yeah, and I will say, I do legitimately have a source, and I did legitimately hear that Isaac was on a panel thanking me and my source. And I just want to say, when you find out who my fucking source is, you are going to be so fucking embarrassed that you thank them, Isaac. You are going to be so fucking embarrassed when you find out who my fucking source is and that you sat on a fucking panel thanking them. But here's my big fucking thing. I also heard they were saying, why doesn't Steve reveal his source? Why doesn't Steve reveal his source? I'm not going to reveal my source.
Why should you?
If my source decides to post the screenshots of those private conversations on Twitter, that's up to them. But
wait, Steve, didn't you dox Lisa Lindland when you guys broke up? Didn't you dox Lisa Lindland though?
What does that have to do with my rice and China at noon on Tuesday?
I was there. I heard you threaten her when she started talking about your daughter in the summer. I just came to my mind. It just popped into my mind, and it was like hypocrisy 101. Didn't you threaten to go after her real life? I literally heard it. It was on Mark's channel.
What does that have to do with doxing?
You're saying you don't go real life. You're saying you don't do all this other crazy stuff.
Did I say I don't go real life, or did I say I don't dox? They're two different things.
But you're acting.
They're two
like
different
you're just
things. Retard.
Me, no, okay. You can call me a retard all you want. You can call me a retard all you want. But you are abusive to women, and you know it.
And going
you're verbally abusive to women, and you know it.
Calm down, Taylor. Take a deep breath.
They are not the same thing. You're grasping for straws now because you got called up as being a fucking hypocrite.
No, I'm just literally, it came to my memory because I was there that day when you and Lisa Lindland had that big blowout, and she was going back at you, and it was because I think Mark was trying to date her or something like that. You had a big blowout with her. Yeah, well, whatever. If it was true or not, I don't know. If it was a joke or not. But you had a big blowout with her, and you literally
for a whole fucking year.
I get it, but
it had nothing to do with Mr. T.
No.
Well, he was on his panel. That's all I remember, is because that's how I knew it was there.
Mr. T,
Anyway,
how many times did I come up on your panel and fight with Lisa Linlin?
1,000.
30 fucking times?
He said 1,000. You said 30. That's a pretty big difference.
No, seriously, it's a lot of time, Taylor. Calm down.
And it's
Take
like,
a deep
for
breath,
me,
Taylor.
he's
Just
acting like he is the
He's
king
just
of all
calling you out for what you did, dude.
Well, and I'm calling him out too for the hypocrisy of it. He's acting like I am some bad fucking human being because I mean, literally, I have been on the internet for how long? And we've been all around.
Are you?
We have been
Are
all.
you?
No,
Are you?
we have been all
Are
around.
you?
Okay,
no,
Mark,
you're not
we
a
have
bad
been all
person.
around.
No,
so to
she's
sit here and
not.
say that I'm
She's
the
a
one that
beautiful
should
person.
be fucking like held to the cross for something that I didn't necessarily even do. Like, this is ridiculous, Steve. I just find it to be weird, dude. I mean, you're up here and you go on everybody's panels and you cuss everybody out just like everybody else, right?
What up, Tony?
You don't want
If you want to talk about
yes, I do.
hypocrisy, I just saw you post the other day about how you don't fuck around with people that have threatened children.
Yeah, and I try to fucking go away from those people. Yeah.
Well, you need to get away from those people because
you need to get off the panel.
I can show you firsthand personal proof
of like
been
you
done to
going
me.
after kids, or I don't know what's going on. What? I missed this one.
I'm just saying. Watch what pool you're swimming in, young lady, because it hasn't had any chemical treatments in it lately.
But that's the thing. It's like how am I supposed to know everything that everybody has ever done on the internet?
Well, you're sitting here saying that you've been on the internet for years.
But I haven't been necessarily around all of these people
Steve.
and all of I only met Steve less than a year ago.
Well, I'm telling you, I've seen people do Steve real dirty, myself included, because I got information on Steve that was wrong.
Seems you get a lot of information that's wrong.
That information with Steve was wrong. I went to Steve personally and I apologized for it.
Yes, you did.
And if Steve had wanted to dox me or go real life with the information that I had regarding Steve that was wrong, I hate to say it, but I probably would have deserved it. And he did not do it. I've seen other women try to paint him out to be a narcissistic abuser and to have other people convinced that they were scared for their life because of Steve. Steve walked away, wiped his hands, said, "Have a nice life." So
I want to just know why Taylor's being
trying
called
to paint of Steve
when everyone's
is not accurate.
If that makes me a hypocrite, then I'll own it fully. But it doesn't make me a bad person.
And
I feel like that's what. And I feel like if that is what is, that's what's being kind of like shown upon me here, and like a weight is being put upon my shoulders,
Taylor,
and it's like to me that hurts.
Wait. Let Steve talk, Taylor.
Listen. So, like you say, you don't really know me like that, Taylor. So let me break it down for you. Is what I do is probably half of the people in the fucking side chat, several people on this panel, probably 90% of the people that I consider my friends on the internet or my YouTube friends have been called out by me, have been talked shit about by me. Okay? What I do,
don't even know you for a whole year,
I'm still talking. So I'm explaining it to you. What I do is I call out fuckery and I call out bullshit. That doesn't mean that I hate the individual that's doing it. That doesn't mean I'm going to come after the person who is doing it time and time again. What I do is I called it out, have them be held responsible for their actions, and you can say, you know what? Yeah, I support porn bombing. I don't fucking do it. I think it's fucking hilarious. Or you can say, you know what? I rethought it. That ain't fucking cool. I ain't doing it. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call out the instance. You happen to be involved in this fucking instance. That doesn't mean from now on, every time you're on a fucking panel with me, I'm going to say, Taylor's a fucking hypocrite. I'm calling out an instance. You are taking it all personally, like I'm attacking you personally. And what I'm doing is attacking and exposing a specific incident.
Okay, so if you think that I'm taking it super...
if Jake did something fucked up, I would call out the specific incident. Jake would come up on the panel. We would talk about the specific incident. Maybe we would agree on it. Maybe we would never fucking agree on it, but we would talk about it. And then the next day we would fucking move on from it.
Okay, so this is my first ever experience with you like this, though, Steven. You know that. So, like, example, I'm not gonna fucking know how you handle every little thing or what you've done with every fucking community, just like you don't know every single thing that I've done. And so when you see me say something, when you see me pop off in a certain way, and you see me go off on something, you're like, oh, I didn't expect that from Taylor. Well, it's like I understand, but I didn't expect not that you wouldn't call me out. In fact, you can call me out on anything. In fact, I encourage it. But the thing is, I didn't expect the little games and the little tweets and the this and that. And for me, where I come from, it's just a little different. Maybe where you came from, that's normal. But for me, like when someone goes to Twitter or doesn't come to you in a DM or things like that, I've tried to reach out to you behind the scenes. I asked you in a side chat, what did I do wrong, Steve? Because I sensed that you were upset with me, and you said nothing. And you didn't. I tried to talk to you privately and be an adult about the situation, but you wanted content out of it. So that's why you drug it on this long. And that's what's pissed me off. I went to you like a woman with my fucking chin held high. And if you wanted to say the same shit to my face back there, then you could have. And I would have taken it and said the same shit too. But the thing is you want to sit here and you want to use me and my shit for content. And that's not fucking cool, because I tried to be a grown up with this situation and ask you personally and privately, what the fuck did I do, Steve? And you didn't want to do it because you wanted this.
No, the type of man.
What are you telling me that I asked you to come up on my fucking panel?
No, I came up here to obviously defend myself, but I went to you privately. And I think whose chat? What was it? The dumpster fire. And then so I literally said, "Hey, Steve, I think I've made you mad." I think I texted you. I said, "Hey, Steve."
Oh yeah. That was because you were all offended because when Barbie girl said, "You better look out," and I said, "Yeah,
I noticed your game behind the scenes."
Before you cross the street,
that you were doing,
and you better remember to hold your breath when you go underwater. And you thought you got all fucking attacked by it.
I deleted you off my Twitter because you freaked me out with this bullshit. That type of stuff freaks me the fuck
back
out.
To the RSN community. Maybe you're too sensitive to be over here.
Goodness.
You're just sitting here and you're telling me that all of everything that I've ever experienced with this situation is wrong. But no, that's not the case, because I went to you and I tried to handle it like a woman would. Like, I didn't want to make it a whole big fucking scene, but you wanted that. And so that's what you wanted. You didn't want to handle stuff like
because I jumped up on your fucking panel?
That's fine. That's fine. But I literally came to you. I came to you. And I said, hey, did I do something? Let's talk. I'm always going to try to communicate first. I am always going to try to communicate first, like a human being, and try to make it less of a fucking internet twisted up game. And that's what I did with you too. I gave you that respect.
Miss Taylor, one thing that you have to know about Steve above all else is that you two are sitting here fighting like cats and dogs in this moment. And 5 minutes from now, you could be going through the worst hell in your life. And this man is going to be the first person there for you. And he will do the same for the
But he won't acknowledge the fact that I tried to go to him in private, and I noticed that I noticed that he was upset with me. So I tried to do the good thing.
Okay, so you're very disrespectful. Thank you.
And see, that's the thing. You're up here saying
everybody can interrupt me.
I'm so upset with you.
I did not interrupt you, ma'am.
Everybody interrupts me.
As a person, I don't condone the porn bombing. And yes, there was a point in time when I was on panel with fucking Isaac and Guest Mob, and they were celebrating the fact that Michael Green took down another one of Charlie Chill's fucking channels. But you know what? You learn. You live and you learn and you grow, and you realize why silence him? Why silence somebody? Why try to take his voice away? All he does is the next day make another fucking YouTube channel anyways. So you're spinning your wheels. You're wasting your fucking time. You can't kick anybody off of fucking YouTube. You can't kick Rich Life off of YouTube. You can't kick Elvis Travels off of YouTube. You can't kick MFW off of YouTube. You can't kick Charlie Chill off of YouTube. They make a new channel the next fucking day. You're wasting your motherfucking time. And you look like a fucking idiot celebrating, I took them down. They're gone off of YouTube. They'll never be back. And then 24 hours later, they're fucking on fucking YouTube.
No, but you're still acting like I didn't try to handle this, and I would have taken.
Taylor.
I called you, Steve. Like I did, and I've tried to take in your advice. You know that I've always tried to be diligent in that way, and if you don't know that, then you're gonna just fucking pull some shit out your ass because I always have. But this for me, that's why because of the creepy shit. And it's a little creepy to me. And maybe it's because of where I came from. Sure. But now I've experienced a little something. But it doesn't change the fact that I still tried to be the solid one to ask you, hey, dude, did I step on your toes in some way?
Taylor, everybody's wait, Steve, can I talk
step on my toes?
One second. Taylor, everybody's different. This is like Starshine said. I promise to God to you, me and Steve started out the same way we're starting right now, or worse, that you're starting with Steve. He is just trying to help you, believe it or not, to learn a lesson.
Steve and I have known each other for a little bit.
To be a better person. If y'all people work together, you can achieve everything together. You're a great musician. Steve's an awesome person. Work it out. Own the shit. And
hey, I'm still, look, motherfuckers, to this fucking day, I'm still gonna laugh at a porn bomb. I'm sorry. It's just fucking funny.
It is until somebody loses
you get your fucking channel terminated.
No, I literally laughed
and
at
then
my
you're going to
own.
be on another fucking channel saying, I had to make a new
literally laughed at my own.
I lost all these videos that meant something to me. I lost all these comments from my friends that meant something to me because that's what you said on G Mango's fucking channel.
Well, but honestly, I laughed at my own porn bomb though, so you can't say when it happens to you, you're going to cry. I literally laughed my fucking ass off.
No. That's not what I just said. I said if your channel gets terminated, you will cry.
Said if it happens to you, but his channel, you said if it happens to you, you didn't say it like that.
So don't pick and choose pieces of a fucking sentence.
His channel didn't get terminated, though. You're going off the rails here. His channel did not get terminated. And in this instance, you did not say it that way.
To get the channel terminated because they did not think that he was going to fucking delete the fucking channel.
Okay, but it didn't, though. So it's not like... Does he
still have the 4,000? Does he still have the 4,000 subscriber channel?
I don't know. You know Frank better than I do, so maybe he can answer for himself.
Now that he's back with Guest Mob,
he can answer. I'm sure for himself. I don't know what is going on, but I know that he didn't lose it.
Subscriber channel.
Maybe he started another channel, but literally, he did not lose his channel. He even said it himself. So I don't know what the big fucking fuckeraw is other than just a shit on Taylor.
Hang on, Taylor. Hang on. Even if Frank deleted his channel, it ain't been 30 days. He can re-log in and reactivate the fucking channel.
Yes.
And it'll all get fucking returned to him.
So yes, he can. If he's smart enough to listen to this live stream and find out that he can still reactivate his 4,000 subscriber channel, he can get his own fucking channel back because it hasn't been 30 days.
So if he loses it, it's his own fault for not reactivating it. Come on.
Wait, was Taylor the one that porn bombed Frank?
No,
that was Take Back and Isaac.
But I did report the horse. I reported the horse guzzling bitch. I reported the horse dick guzzler. Yeah, I reported the horse guzzler before the second porn bomb. She guzzled that motherfucking horse's dick like no one's business.
The question is that if you like a good porn bomb, why did you report it?
Because that's part of it. It's like a troll, dude. Literally.
Wait, can I finish real quick? Who gives a fuck? Frank's a piece of shit and a weirdo anyways. I'm just saying.
I'll be honest. This isn't new. Like, I've done this before with RSN's community and other communities. This isn't new for me. And everybody, we all fucking joked about it and fucking participated. And sure, we all have our own ways of trolling, but damn, I'm not going to laugh about a good facial. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not going to not laugh about a good facial. Sorry.
I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. As long as she's not a porn bomber, I mean, I don't see the big deal about it.
No, people, look, it was my turn on the chopping block
I'm
a
just
little
saying,
bit.
if I'm wrong, I don't know the whole story. Steve, please correct me if I'm wrong in anything, please.
Boss, you're wrong.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, if she's not the one that did the porn bombing, then what's the big deal? She reported it and laughed. Fuck it.
Yeah, and it's literally because I knew my time was coming. I knew my time was coming.
If she porn bombed somebody, if she fucking porn bombed somebody, fuck her until the day is long, because that's fucked up. You know what I mean? But she shouldn't be super crucified. It's not like she went super real life or.
I'm not trying to crucify her.
Oh, really?
No,
200 and something people where you're just trying to turn the whole tide
Come
on anybody?
You've been on attack mode this whole time. And
165.
you're trying to. Hold on, Steve. Hold on. I've been sitting here listening to this shit, and I might be a little biased because I am Steve's really good friend, and he's known me for a dummy ass long a time. But you have been on really fast fucking, like, defensive mode, and you mean, and I've done it myself. I've been fuck everybody, and I'm taking over, you mean? But take a beat, Taylor.
Yeah, I am a little defensive, and I get that.
Take a beat, Taylor. Taylor, take a beat and just listen to everybody out before you respond, because you're looking like, and I've done it myself plenty of fucking times, looking like a lunatic. But just listen to them, because Steve is really the first person, honestly, Taylor, and I know that me and you ain't besties or anything. Steve calls everybody out when they've done their bullshit, and when they've done it, he's very merciful in that way too.
And I've seen everybody get up here usually and defend themselves. So, like, that's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you're fine. You're definitely defending yourself, but just listen to everybody else's defenses of themselves so you can hear what's going on. Maybe you just misunderstood everything. You never know, okay? Just take a beat, hon, okay?
How many
And I'll
beats?
do this. Just take a beat.
How many beats?
And just listen. Like maybe 3. Fuck it, okay? Just to be safe. And just listen to everybody out, because you might be not fucking. You might be just super defensive.
I feel where you're coming from, but the last time that I let everybody like get me, and I just sat back and listened, it lasted for weeks. And I was fucking beat the fuck up after that shit. So no, I'm not just gonna sit back and take a beat again and again and again and again. That's the difference this time. The last time you guys saw this happen, I didn't do shit to defend myself. This time I have.
Steve Billings.
Yes.
I want to say one thing before I go eat dinner. Are you here?
I'm here. What's up?
Doesn't this kind of seem like deja vu when I joined a community and they made me go after you? Seems a little familiar.
It is a little familiar, isn't it?
Yes.
Are you willing
Taylor,
to?
that's why I told you the other night that you're next. So watch your way.
What are you even talking about? Leave me the fuck alone, Barbie.
I'm just
like,
letting
damn.
you know.
No one gives a shit about your threats. What do you mean?
You're up here looking like a dumbass.
You're looking like a fucking dumbass all the time. Thank God you're sober this time.
Right.
Barbie doesn't.
Wow, was that a threat, Barbie? Was that a threat? You saying she's
I'm
next?
what
does that mean?
Letting her know that she's in the wrong area.
So you're basically saying she picked the wrong bit.
And this is literally coming from someone who's hated me from the start, as if I would ever take anything you ever had to say to heart.
I know. That's fine. You don't have to. I was just pointing something out for Steve.
Yeah, but see, Barbie, what you don't get is that when you joined Guest Mob,
I thought it was
you
funny.
tried to meddle with Guest Mob.
All right, I'm going to go eat dinner.
That isn't meddling in Guest Mob's bullshit. That's the.
Oh, but wait. Barbie declared war and said nobody was safe. I didn't get to talk about that.
She just didn't get it, those people. When she joined Guest Mob, she got
I'm so scared.
She got involved in Guest Mob bullshit. Taylor is just hanging out on their panel.
Jake, your audio is shit, dude. Nobody can hear anything you're saying.
That's good, because no one wants to fucking hear what I say.
I actually want to hear what you guys say, Jake.
Yeah, me too.
So anyways, after I posted the screen recording,